"We were discussing," Archie said, only half in jest, "your not-so-impending marriage to Miss Marian Morgan. We are married in our hearts." Isaac Bell's fiancée was in the moving picture line. She had caught the last boat train from London after photographing King Edward VII's funeral procession for Picture World newsreels. Cine negatives from the taking machines she had stationed along the route had been immediately developed, washed, dried, and printed. Tonight, only 9 hours after old King Teddy had been buried, 520 feet of topical film was showing in the Piccadilly theaters, and the hard-working director was enjoying a hot bath in her first-class room along the Mauretania's promenade deck. "No one doubts the ardor of your courtship," Archie said with a wink so suggestive it would have earned any other man a fist in the eye. "And who but the blind could fail to notice the colossal emerald on her finger that signifies your engagement? Yet friends observe that it's been a while since you announced. Cold feet?" "Not mine," said Bell. "Nor Marian's," he added hastily. "We're both so busy we haven't time to nail down a date. Now's your chance. 4.5 days on the high seas. She can't escape." Archie gestured with his cigar up at the Mauretania's darkened bridge and asked casually, as if he and his wife had not conjured up this conversation the day they booked passage, "What do you say we ask the captain to marry you?" "Miles ahead of you, Archie." "What do you mean?" A big grin lighted Bell's face with a row of strong, even teeth that practically flashed in the dark. "I've already spoken with Captain Turner." "We're on!" Archie grabbed Bell's hand and shook it vigorously. "I'm best man, Lillian's matron of honor, and we've got a boatload of wedding guests. I snuck a look at the manifest. Mauretania is carrying half the 400 and a fair slice of Burke's peerage." Bell's grin set in a determined smile. "Now, all I have to do is corral Marian." Archie, who was recuperating from a gunshot wound, announced abruptly that he was going to bed. Bell could feel him trembling as he helped him through a heavy door that led into a companionway. "I'll walk down with you." "Waste of good tobacco," said Archie, holding tight to the banister. "Finish your cigar. I'll make it under my own steam." Bell listened until Archie had safely descended. Then he stepped back out on deck where he lingered, his ears cocked to the dark sea. He leaned over the rail. 60 feet below, the water swirled in the lights of the pilot boat lumbering close, belching smoke and steam. The helmsman pressed his bow skillfully to the moving black cliff of the Mauretania's riveted hull. The pilot who had guided the mammoth steamer out of the river and over the sandbar descended a rope and wood Jacob's ladder. It was neatly done, and in another minute the two vessels disengaged, the smaller extinguishing her deck lights and disappearing astern, the larger gaining speed. Bell was still peering speculatively into the night when he heard the crisp V8 rumble again. This time it sounded nearer, a quarter mile or less, he estimated, and approaching rapidly. The motorboat closed within 100 yards. Bell still could not see it, but he could hear it running alongside, pacing the steamship, no small job in the steepening seas. He thought it odd, if not plain dangerous, that the vessel showed no lights. Suddenly it did. Not running lights, but a shielded Aldous signal lamp, flashing code.